Welcome to this new episode again. Um, Today I'm not talking about the quarterfinals or semi-finals of the Women's World Cup 2019. But I want to talk about one news person, new newswoman. I think she already stirred up a lot of debate in the recent days in the USA and also in the women's soccer world. Well, Megan Rampio, yeah. So this is what you see in front of the screen right now. It's the current USA women's team captain. So it is not the first time she stirred up the debate. Actually, back to 2016 when she kneeled down first time during a soccer match in NWSL, following the footstep of the um, MFL soccer player Colin Kaepernick. So I think it is one of the stands that telling all the people around that she is against not only the administration, not only the U.S. administration, but also the gender discrimination and also the police brutality. So why did he kneel down, or even she make the protest again during the national anthem when the team is was against the Spain. I forget whether they are against the Spain or France um, before the match. He stand she stood there chanting nothing and singing nothing when the anthem is on. So based on the behavior that she displays in the recent year, adding up to the protest recently and her speech against Donald Trump, a lot of U.S. citizens, including Donald Trump himself, um, really scold that scold that, oh, you are you are very disrespecting to your USA, and not only the USA team, but also as a country as a whole, because you do not try to cheer, do not try to uh, sing the anthem. It is a kind of anti-patriotism. So this is the right time or the right thing to say. The U.S. captain is really dis respecting or really that disgusting in terms of um, being the USA soccer team members. Well, that's that's already caused a polemic in terms of discussing his her behavior. Well, if you say, oh, in his in her position, I think this is really inappropriate to do that. Well, you, I do not I do not oppose this kind of opinion, as you are really representing a national team, and you should behave, and especially you are captain, you should lead the team well. But if you look into the political situation, especially especially that you are against not you are against an a tyrant an administration, or even a brutal administration, you have to do something. You have to do something to express your view and concern in this national or very big platform. I think it is nothing wrong to express individual concern or individual mind right. It is not necessary to say that, oh, as a U.S. citizen, we have to agree with all the things that was done by the administration. Not all the things done by administration was right. They would have done a lot of wrong decision and wrong policy that could cause a lot of could cause a lot of people uh, life, and even and at least causing the citizen a lot of inconvenience. So if you look into the um, society or political situation, I think you have to say there should be nothing wrong against repeal. Well, my stand is very clear. Football or even sports and the politics are inseparable, really inseparable. If you dislike the politics, why do you commemorate the Munich incident and the and the and the incidents in 1985 during the Champions League final and in Belgium? Why do you have to commemorate? Well, this should also belong to the politics, not in the national level, but in the um FIFA or UEFA level. That is also one kind of politics. So if you do not support politics, you do not think sports and politics are connect from the on the first on the first day. You Why do you commemorate? Why would you memorize all the victims? And not to mention the examples or any other incidents in the Balkan states or in Russia or in other countries. But but already the incidents that we're talking about are already belong to the politics. So I think nothing wrong for the rapio to express his own political views. And since she's also doing her job very well. As a captain, she scored 2 goals in the semifinals against France, leading the team to the semifinals. So you do not say she did not respect the country. She did not love the country. This is a total bullshit. As you see in front of screens, that is what Rapio saying in terms of his protest. That's the basis of his protest. He simply do not like over politicizing racial profiling and brutality. And she says what she means is as a people who could affect who could who could affect other people's mind as a soccer player who receives a lot of support from the citizens, from the soccer fans. She had to do something to alert him, to alert them, and she is she is simply against the Trump administration. Well, because she she simply disliked what the Trump did to the American people and also the people around the world in the 3 years time. So if you did agree what Trump say, oh, Megan Rapio is very disrespect disrespecting. It's very disrespectful to the USA and to the US national anthem. First, you have to know the fact that someone may already tell the fact that Donald Trump, you as an U.S. President, even continue to talk with other executive and even doing other things in the press box when the national anthem is on. How could you how could you say something that could justify your view? Nothing to justify your view if you do not do what you are supposed to do. So politics and sports are were neatly connected together. And I think kneeling down and showing disrespect or didn't sing any national anthem during the match. It's not a real crime. It's not a crime. And in well in contrast, I think all of you should respect every decision that an individual make. At least she knows what she need to do. At least she knows what is in her mind to speak against any inequality and to speak against any brutality and any problems that other people may not say in the public. So as a Hong Kong people, as a Hong Kong people, I'm I do I really I was really sad that uh, no sports player, no athletes spoke against the current administration. The current administration are very inhumane and do not regard people as do not regard all the Hong Kong peoples as their their citizen. They only treat that as a tool, as a toy. And the only thing that okay, power is everything. Power does not belong to the people. So if you say politics and sports do not are not connected together, how could this happen? How could this happen? Hong Kong is not China. This is the protest made by the Hong Kong people, Hong Kong soccer fans in the recent days, and also the recent issue, the extradition law, the review of the extradition law already caused a lot of debate, and a lot of soccer fans uphold their protests during the match, during the recent national match. So if you think this is also disrespectful, please do not do not listen to our, my channel again. Please leave my channel. Please leave my channel because this is one of the rights that we should respect. We should place respect to the soccer fans. And this is a law that really brings this unfortunate and also bringing darkness to the Hong Kong people if the law is reviewed. It's a law. If the review law is going to be passed. So please, as I'm not talking about any sport, any soccer right now. Let me just let me talk about something in politics. If you think all the Hong Kong people and all the Hong Kong soccer fans are insane, and you think the big array into the legislating council yesterday was a fought and was very violent and brutal, please, please consider yourselves and please think about what did the government do, and please consider yourself. You are not really um not really knowing what the current generation think. They are really in a desperate mode, desperate situation that leading to hit them to go into the council, to go against the police, to go against the brutal acts made by a lot of police, as Megan Ranipo mentioned in the statement. So please, if you think the current situation, political situation, and social situation in Hong Kong is very uh it's very it's very critical, please please forward this YouTube link to the other people, to the all the foreigners in other countries, so that they know that, well, something is beyond the sport, something is beyond the soccer match, that we have to know. Even Hong Kong is a very small place, but the democracy and the humanity always uphold, always be the first priority to look into.